It's been a long time coming from the SC, South Carolina, baby. Sometimes it feels like the world is against me, 'cause I'm coming from SC, from heartache and pain, struggle and strain, trying to maintain for the SC. So mama, don't worry, I'ma make my dreams happen.
Word definition of the day: marbleizing. A swirled effect created by combining two or more colors while wet and mixing them on the nail with a marbleizing tool. Make sure to check out the Did You Know? Hi guys, welcome to the TheNailJeanieSC. How are you? I hope you are well and your family is doing well. Do me a favor if you don't mind, hit that subscribe and like button for me, and let's get into today's video. So guys, we are on day 4 of our dip series, and guys, today is going to be super fun. We are going to be doing a marble nail. So I have pulled out these 4 powders from, I think, Kusari dip powders, and I had the Kusari step system. And I left everything in for you guys because I wanted you guys to see sometimes these are the things that happen with your product. And when that happens, there's nothing you really can do but just go with something else. So, anyway, I'm showing you all the items that I need to have out in order to do the system. So I have a cupcake liner. I have my dust brush. I have my cuticle stick and the powders and the system, the 1, 2, 3, 4 step system. Okay, and then I've already prepped my nails off camera using my UNT and my not polished matted to do my peel off or pop off method. I always say peel off. Pop off method. So I've already done that, and I've go ahead and put my tips on, which I like these tips. I used them in the last video, and I like the way the application came out. Oh gosh, I'm so sorry. So yes, that's what we're gonna be doing today. So I'm gonna show you. So I'm not gonna show you just yet. So I went to go start, and I should have opened this bottle. I didn't, but I went to go start the application and realized I need to put the powder in. So I'm gonna just use a little bit of everything, and I think for this process I used just a little bit more black than I wanted to, but it's okay because it all worked out. So I have black, I have a gray, I'm gonna put a white in there, and then a shimmer, like a glitter fine gold dip powder. So I'm gonna put that in it to give it just a little bit of shimmer. Of course, y'all know how I am about my shimmer. So those are the 4 colors I'm using. So I'm going to be marbleizing 4 colors. And with every marbleization, for me, I love to put a little white in it. I think white helps the marble to pop. But that's just on my end of things, how I like to do it, whether I'm marbling gel, whether I'm marbling acrylic, whether I'm marbling poly gel, whether I'm marbling like now dip powder, and it's something else. Oh, and just regular what else I marble? I think that's it. What other mediums I marble? I think that's it. But anyway, I like to put a little white in there. I think it gives it a little bit of a pop. So I didn't want to put too much white in there, and I didn't want to move the powder around too much, guys, because you just want to take the stick through it and give it, that little bit of um, however you want it placed on your nail. You want to be able to get all the colors. You want to be able to pick up the colors, but you don't want to do too much. Okay, so for marbling with dip, guys, it's a process, and you have to trust the process. Okay, because you already know when you're doing dip powder, you have to build the nail up. So when you marbling, you still have to build up the nail. Okay, so it's a trust the process type of medium. So I'm going to do the same steps that I've always done. Guys, you're going to watch me do these steps again. I'm going to speed this video up a little bit, but I wanted to show you this before I let you guys listen to music. So I went to go open the base of this Kusari, and these bottles are hard plastic. And I kept wondering why the brush had disconnected from the cap. Well, the glue was dried in the bottle, and I have all of my dips bottles and all of my stuff in the same place, in a cool, dry place. So I was like, what happened? In my mind, I'm thinking, where was this before I moved it to where I have it now? But these are the things that happened. There's nothing I could do. That had dried completely in the bottle. That was nothing but going to the trash. So I was checking the other bottles out. Right here, guys, where you don't see me, I am actually grabbing the Savvyland base and base coat, the top and the base and top. I'm sorry. Duo, and my activator from Savvyland that I've been using all week, because of course you got to keep with the process. You can't just not do what it is you want to do, and I'm so thankful that I have other liquid systems that I can still continue to do this application with. Now you do want to use whatever system you actually have, and I had this Kusari system, and I haven't had that system very long. I think Kusari sent me over this system maybe at the latter part of the year, of last year. So it had not been with me that long. So I don't know what happened, but the rest of the bottles were good. Only the base and the top coat was gummy, and I had to toss it. But the activator and the brush saver was still good. So I don't know if it was just the plastic bottles and any type of heat resistant, or from the winter to the summer now, running the heat to the lighting in the room or anything like that could have affected that bottle. But I don't know. But I just tossed it, and I'm just glad that I always think to keep some systems in my inventory. I'm gonna go on Amazon and pick up another activator and base of the Savvyland, because guys, I actually love the Savvyland base and top and the activator. They are a 3-part system, but it comes in 2 bottles. It does not have a loud smell to it at all, and that's why I like it. And I'm going to tell y'all tomorrow's video, the system that I use for Friday's video. Oh my God, that was the worst smelling activator ever. But I'm not going to tell you what it is. I'm going to let you guys see it tomorrow. But of course, when you're using dip, you want to wear your mask, you want to wear your gloves, you want to wear the same things you would wear to protect yourself. Even if you wear, I always wear glasses, but you can wear your face shields or eye shields to protect your eyes from the dust particles. But you want to do the same thing you would do if you was using any other medium, because that powder, that very, very fine powder that dip is made of, it gets in the air and it gets everywhere. I mean, you can't, when you looking at me doing it, you can see sometimes, the particles on the paper towel. But when you're working in it and constantly dipping your hands and brushing, that grainy grit just gets everywhere. It gets all over the dip powder containers. It get all over the bottles. It gets on your hands. It gets on your gloves. So, yeah, you just want to make sure you stay protected. Now, guys, on today's video, I am using my non-dominant hand to work on my dominant hand. So this video, I am going to speed it up here in a bit because I know that for me working on my dominant hand with my non-dominant hand, sometimes that can be a process. Now, this wasn't a process because I'm only using one cupcake liner and I'm doing one type of thing on every finger. I'm just doing a marble on every finger. Now, I love how this marble has come out, and so I'm not going to do much of nothing to it. I just want to make sure that the finger can get covered. So you're going to see me shift the cupcake liner just a little bit because I want to move that black around and I want to get more of the white and the gold into the mix. So you'll see me doing that, and then you're going to also see me dump this powder once I think my hand hit it, it shifted, and it kind of pushed everything together. So now all the colors look like it's muted. So I just put a little bit more powder in there to finish off the set so I can keep my marbleization going. So with marbling with any medium, I always tell you guys, if you've been following me since the beginning, if you just recently start following me, if you watched any of my videos and saw me marbling with other mediums, I tell you all the time, the best way to marble is not do too much. Don't do too much. Don't mess with it. Don't do a lot. Don't keep moving it around. Just do what you're gonna do. Put your hand in. Like for dip, just dip your hand. Move on. Do all 5 fingers. Dust it off. Go again. Because you have to trust that process. You have to know that it's going to work out. What you putting down on your finger, it's going to come through. It's going to come through if you trust the process. Yeah, right now it look like that just looked black. Yeah, it does. But you'll see at the end that the marble actually came through and it looks great. Now, it's up to you how many coats of dip you want on your hand. If you get a good marble on and cover your whole hand and you just do not want to mess with that design, that's fine. You can build up your nails with your clear and you still have your marble. So just remember that you can dip it one good full coverage on your nail and get the marble you want and build up the rest of your nail with a clear powder. And yeah, so just know that it's up to you how many dip coats that you want on your nail when you're doing marbleization. And if you get a marble on that or a design that comes through and you look at it and you're like, I don't want to mess with this, don't mess with it. Use your clear to build up the nail, and I promise you, that marbleization will come through in the end and you'll be just so ecstatic and pleased with your nail. Alright guys, I want to thank you all for the support to my channel. I truly appreciate you all very much. If you are here and have not subscribed, go ahead if you would and hit that subscribe button for me. I would love to have you a part of my YouTube family as well as my YouTube journey. Guys, I have really enjoyed this week's series on dip. I have so many dip powders. This series have allowed me to mess with products I have not even thought about, guys, that I had. And if you are a content creator and you like me and you're buying a lot of things, you should try this yourself on your own channel because I mean it's fun. It's fun to, you know, what am I trying to say? It's fun to go back over and remember steps of mediums that you've learned along the way. Even for those of you that say, I just don't mess with dip, I've never tried it before. You know, and you may not have that medium in your arsenal, but whatever medium you have in your arsenal, and you like me, I am a continual buyer. I buy a lot of stuff, and then I put things in the drawer, and half of the stuff I never see again. And this week doing the dip powder, well, for y'all it's this week y'all seeing me, but it was last week doing the dip powder and creating the footage and the filming for you guys. It helped me to find things I didn't even remember I had. And I also just enjoyed the challenge. I enjoyed trying to bring and show you guys different ways of doing dip powder, where you don't think that, oh, dip powder not fun because I can't do this and I can't do that. We are going to revisit the dip powder series once we get through all of the mediums, because I still want to show you guys some ombre, and I know some other trends going to come around that I probably want to try with dip. So just be on the lookout for that. If you like this kind of content, make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Make sure your notification bell is turned on so you'll be notified every time I upload a video. Make sure you're checking out my community tab. I always ask, what do you want to do next? So guys, I already know what we doing next, and I'm already working on that content. I'll let you guys know tomorrow what we doing next, okay? Alright guys, I want to thank you all. I'm going to let you guys enjoy music, watch this dip powder set come to life, and I just want to thank you all for joining me on this experience this week. It's been great, and I'm liking these series, and I'm going to try to stay with them. Now next week I might have to interrupt our series, so it might start in the middle of the week because I have a few PR videos I have to get out. But other than that, guys, yeah, we are going to jump right on to the next medium, and we're going to try to make it work. Now, I'm not sure how great I'll be at it, but we're going to make it work, okay? So, alright guys, I'm going to let you enjoy, and thank you so much. I'll be back for my final goodbyes, and I'll be back for the Did You Know portion of the video. Did you know the manufacturer's instruction for using monomer liquid and polymer powder nail enhancement products may differ slightly from the general guidelines presented in this chapter? You should always follow the manufacturer's instructions for the products you are using. If you are in doubt above how to use the products, contact the manufacturer. So, guys, with every system or any product that you purchase, you should be able to read the back of the label, or you should have some type of instruction manual on how to use that product. And if you have any doubt in how to use the product, you can always reach out to the manufacturer, and they should be able to send you over electronic instruction on how to use that product, or get you in contact with someone to be able to help you in their department, or in their business department, whoever handles that part. But don't ever use anything that you're not sure about, especially if you are a person who suffers with a lot of allergies, or you just don't know these days what's the ingredients. I know that certain manufacturers have HEMA-free products, and a lot of people love that because a lot of people are allergic to HEMA. So just make sure you always check the instruction card and your ingredients in any product that you are using. Stay safe. So guys, now I'm doing the encapsulation on the marble design. I like what it looks like. Now I'm going to encapsulate it. I think I did 2 coats of the encapsulation, or maybe 1. But I end up having to do the rest of this process off camera because my camera died on me. So that's what I get for trying to film more than 1 video a day. My camera want to show out. Sometimes it says it got to be charged. So I had to charge it up, and then I came back after shaping and filing, and now we're going to do the top coat, and you can see this marble design come to life. So after you all know, watching my videos this week, after you do your shaping and filing, you're going to activate the nails again. And after the activating the nails again, you are going to let it sit on your nails for a few minutes, and then go to your sink and scrub your hands really well, washing your hands and scrubbing with a scrub brush to make sure you got all the activator off the nails. And then you're going to come back, clean the nails with a alcohol wipe, or like I'm using Young Nail Swipe if you have it, and then proceed with your top coat, because you want to make sure the activator is off the nail, because if the activator is still on the nail, as soon as your gel brush hit it, it's going to harden your gel brush. So your gel brush is going to get stiff, and you're going to have to either soak it in acetone, or you can soak it in your brush saver if you have brush saver, for 10 minutes to restore your gel brush. Okay, so I always just make sure I scrub real well, so I don't have that issue. Now, when I first started dip, and this is how I know it can happen, when I first started doing dip, I wasn't as educated as I am now with it after doing it so long, and I lost many of brushes. Oh my goodness, y'all don't even know. I lost many of good brushes and product. I was just didn't have a clue. I was just not that well informed. Now look how this marble turned out. Had I not trusted the process and just stopped, I wouldn't got these cute marble designs. I'm just going to top it off with some cuticle oil, shine up these crusty, dusty cuticles. And yeah, we at the end of the video. I want to thank you all for watching. Please don't forget to comment, like, share, and subscribe. Follow me over on all of my socials at TheNailJeanieSC. And guys, I will see you in day 5 and the final day of our dip series on tomorrow. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this process. Go ahead and try this for yourself. Whatever colors you like. Try you a marble dip set. I promise you, you're gonna fall in love, and you'll be wanting to do it every now and again. If not, if you're a dip connoisseur, you're gonna be saying, okay, I gotta at least have a marble on one nail, because it's just absolutely stunning just to see that it can be done with dip just as well as any other medium. So, yeah. Alright guys, you already know what time it is. The deuces are flying in the air. Poof. The Nail Genie. She's out.